Good evening, YouTube. Got back from work late. Kind of crashed as soon as I got home, but I had to take a shower, make sure I get clean. This cornholio virus thing is pretty serious, so can't take any chances with that. So, but largely had to stay offline while all that was going down. So, let's see here. It is it was March 26th. Hey, Kara. Freaking like it dropped. Like I was at work and then it just like big thing like notification from Nintendo was like that dropped. Oh, guess I'm silencing this for the rest of the day. All right, for Nintendo Direct Mini. Oops, jeez, freaking spoilers for Nintendo Direct Mini. 28 minutes is actually is not bad. Let's see. This is a mini, so I wonder what a full one. Their normal ones are like 40 minutes or not even an hour. So 28 minutes is not bad. Alright, let's get this going. 3, 2, 1, go. Big mini. Big McLarge huge. I was impacted by COVID. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Hey, Rand, what's going on? Just checking out this Nintendo Direct finally. It's been screwing things up a little bit. More than a little bit, especially at my job. Like, having to freaking stay 6 feet away from guests at all times. You can't get into aisles.
Long ago, two great titans came into existence. The Bionis and the Mechonis. The titans were locked in a timeless battle. Until at last, only their lifeless corpses remained.
Definitive edition. Again. This is like the second release of this game, isn't it?
This can't be.
No way. It's a Mechon.
Commence the assault on Bionis.
The Monado. It's the only sword that's effective against the Mechon armor.
Right?
If we could just unlock the Monado's power. It's my turn! Shulk! No! It'll kill you! Shulk!
It's a definitive edition.
Strange. It was as if I could see into the future. I know you won't believe this, but Shulk can see the future.
I didn't know you could do that.
It's not me. It's the power of the Monado. And so
it's very convenient that the Monado happens to be red, like most of my outfit. Otherwise, that would be awkward. Monado boy.
The future I see, it isn't set.
Oh.
So I can use this power to change the future. And that's exactly what I intend to do. Mechon.
Hold on a second. Keeps buffering. I've just been getting absolutely shit on like all day with everything. Just freaking everything lately. It wouldn't surprise me if this was the same. Let's find on Twitch. Paused. Let's get it back. But yeah, maybe it's YouTube. If it's YouTube, that's probably it because YouTube is garbage. So, ironically, because I'm watching this on YouTube. Let's see this again.
The people of Bionis will never let you triumph.
Oh, 5/29. So that's pretty soon. Huh? Wait, what? Future connected. Wait, is that a DLC? So it's not just the re-release. We're getting a,
If the capital is on the shoulder, there are people there. I thought you'd want to go.
I don't remember if the first... If it's not
the ultimate version of a modern classic, Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition.
Okay.
On Nintendo Switch, the game looks better and plays smoother than ever before. The battle HUD and menu screens are easy to read and easy to use. And some of the music has been re-recorded. Now you can fully immerse in the majesty of this vast world.
And just jump off cliffs, because I'm pretty sure that doesn't work.
A new epilogue, a new story,
Oh.
Future Connected will cap off the main game. So if you've
Right,
played
yeah.
and loved the original game, you can not only revisit it, but look forward to one more adventure with Shulk.
Good thing I came prepared. We'll probably be needing this.
Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition launches on May
Nice.
29th, and you can pre-purchase the game starting today. Also, coming on May 29th, the Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Works set will pack in a 250-page art book.
Oof. I still got my definitive edition of frickin' Xenoblade Chronicles
Hi,
X sitting
everyone,
around
and
somewhere.
welcome to Nintendo Direct Mini.
Damn
We've
shame
got
about
news
that
on
game.
Upcoming Nintendo Switch games.
All
and
right.
We're focusing on a selection of them coming out this year. Now, let's roll
This
through
year.
some headlines, shall
Okay,
we?
maybe.
3 of 2K's most beloved series are coming soon to the Nintendo Switch system.
It's 2K though. That's what you got. Oh, wow, really? Oh, right. Oh, Borderlands? Frickin' finally! Took you long enough to put Borderlands on the frickin' Switch. BioShock. Nice. Legendary Collection. First two games were 1 and 2 were good, but pre-sequel and like I haven't gotten to play 3 yet. Fucking hate Claptrap though. It's just like making me Claptrap alone made me stay the fuck away from pre-sequel. There's one like I cannot stand characters that are freaking annoying and never shut up, and he got worse. From 1 to 2 to pre-sequel. Claptrap just became absolutely unbearable. It became one of those things where like, okay, yeah, I can't play your game. He's just that bad. It's just like the fucking Rabbids. I could not play Mario. I could not play Kingdom Battle with the Rabbids. They were so incessantly freaking vexing. Oh my god, I hate them so much. Beloved series. Okay, but wait, which it says. I could barely see what that was. Which... The Switch? Okay, so it was BioShock? Oh god, it is pre-sequel in 2. Ah, damn it. Well, it's Handsome Jack, so, yeah. One of those...
Old enemies face off in a new trailer for the Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 The Black Order Expansion Pass.
Oh. Marvel finally acknowledging the existence of the Fantastic Four. Doom. Maybe one day we'll get Doom a good Doom in a movie. So.
Talking about a hot pursuit.
Ha 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 ha!
We're not going down without a fight.
We have a universe to save.
Gum gum no! Fantastic Fist!
You are wasting your time, fools. Doom always prevails.
Shadow of Doom. Nice. Curse of the Vampire.
Doom must become a god himself.
Yep.
In the darkest depths of the ocean lies
Shin
a
Sakai.
really fun game.
Really?
You are the last of the human race, forced by global winter into an unexplored aquatic world. In this deep sea exploration...
So, this is the human side of Splatoon then, isn't it? Okay, let's like just check. Let's check and see if that's okay. All right.
game. You
So-
collect resources to upgrade your gear, craft items, and dive deeper into the abyss.
Squids are on the surface. Humans are below the
As
surface.
you explore increasingly hostile environments, you better watch those oxygen and pressure levels. And if that's not challenging enough, Shinsekai's Time Attack mode, Another Dive, boasts a perilous maze for you to race through, culminating with a final monstrous threat. You know, it can get pretty heavy down there, so why not lighten the mood with the jukebox feature? It lets you remix the game's background music by modifying audio filters. The time has come to discover the truth hidden beneath the ocean's surface. When Shinsekai Into the Depths launches on Nintendo...
Doesn't that literally just mean New World? Okay, yeah, that's what I said. Because
deserted island life thanks to this free update.
Right. That's because
Island life in the Animal Crossing new.
Because One Piece, the first half of One Piece before the time skip was on what they called the Grand Line. Then you hit what was called the Red Line, and then the post time skip of One Piece is set in what's called the New World, and in all the dubs it's Shinsekai's, but they just call it New World. So, was it Namco Cross Capcom, that old crossover RPG on the PlayStation 2? The theme song for that was also called Shinsekai. So, yeah, I'm not just a nerd, but a weeb.
Horizons game? Well, whether you're already living it up on the island or you're still planning your departure, there's an event coming up, and we're happy to spill the beans. Crack the eggs?
Just killed that fish.
After downloading the free update we made available at launch, one Zipper T Bunny will visit your island in celebration of Bunny Day in early April. Can you hunt down the egg Zipper hid everywhere?
Ha! Really? Eggs in the water?
You can craft these special limited time items from the egg series.
Oh.
The Bunny Day event only comes once a year. This time from April 1st to April 12th.
Hey, so on Bunny Day.
And guess what? There's another free update coming later in April.
Oh.
It'll usher in some newly added features, including the Earth Day event. Of course, we'll continue to bring you the latest on updates and more.
Earth Day? Huh? No!
And other channels too.
So, oh, I can't wait for fall. That's gonna look beautiful. And winter. Japan is just called Easter. Well, we don't want anybody to be offended over here, because you know how people are, especially when it comes to Nintendo stuff.
Hey, look! Someone's hiring. Oh, this is your dad's company?
Really?
Apparently, they offer a wide range of services.
The hell is this?
The job description entails many responsibilities. You'll deliver items, mop the floor,
Splatoon, anti-Splatoon,
a comfortable work environment. They're trusting you with crane operation and other tough tasks.
Fuck everything up.
Uh-oh, that projector won't do.
Yeah, kind of.
Think you can take care of that? Whether you conduct yourself in a professional manner or opt for more creative solutions, do what you need to do to get the job done.
Are you supposed to just destroy everything? It honestly looks like you're just supposed to wreck shit.
Hopefully you're ready to join the team and be put to work immediately. Because Good Job launches today.
Wow, really? Good Job! The game for people who I end up working with.
Full body, the mature action
wow, really?
puzzler is coming to Nintendo.
I am honestly really surprised.
The next step in his relationship, commitment-phobic Vincent finds himself pulled into the allure of a new love. Looks like poor Vincent's caught in a love quadrangle with Catherine with a C, and Rin. Little does he know, temptation might lead to his own demise. In this cult classic, your choices will affect how the relationships unfold, and it only gets weirder. Deservedly, not only is Vincent riddled with guilt during the day, he's also not sleeping so soundly. Every night, his nightmares consist of a crumbling tower of puzzle blocks that he must climb in order to survive and see another day. Right. Find out if love is over for our troubled bachelors.
Love is over.
Intense and intoxicating story when Catherine Full Body releases
on
Nintendo Switch July 7th.
My store still has like 2 or 3 copies of the Steelbook edition on PlayStation.
A free update for the Ring Fit Adventure game will pump up its audio.
Wow, really? Gee, good luck trying to find any, though. I can't even remember the last time I saw Ring Fit. Really? That's pretty damn awesome.
Mix things up with the new rhythm game mode. If you want to set a high score, you gotta get your body moving to the beat. Speaking of, there are 17 music tracks in the rhythm game. We're talking music from Super Mario Odyssey, Splatoon 2, and The Legend of Zelda.
That's what they really should be doing. They've got so many good music tracks. They should be trying to do more with it.
On top of that,
An update for Ring Fit itself.
I feel my power returning.
your companion, Ring, will now have a female voice option.
Nicely done.
Huh.
And you'll also be able to change languages.
Ja, je vais essayer une technique.
Feel free to change it up in the settings
Oh,
whenever you want.
cool.
Allez, c'est parti.
We're also adding in a new jogging option in both the custom and quick play modes.
Just jogging.
When
Nice.
you're not in a battling mood, you can simply run through a variety of fields.
That's good. I would definitely like
This
something
free
like that.
update for the Ring Fit
I just,
Adventure game
I've never,
is
like,
available
yeah, I
today.
I really didn't have the money for it. And, like, too many games came out in a short span of time, and now you can't find it
Open the
anywhere.
gates, one treasured TRPG approaches.
TRPG.
Since 1990, the King's Bounty series has been influencing
Right?
the evolution of Western RPGs.
It's a dead ringer.
And now it's back with a fresh look and a new approach.
He's like, hey, judo chop. He's like, judo chop.
This straight-up sequel
Judo chop.
pit army against army, sending the player on a quest around
Bears!
the world to save the world. This time, the graphics are more realistic. Your choices matter more than ever. And so does the terrain you stand on. So master your surroundings like the master strategist you are.
Sorry, but I'm
Across the
dumb.
land, you'll meet new people whose ethics and affinities are informed by the new character development system. Find out just how deep the gameplay will get when King's Bounty 2 launches on Nintendo Switch.
I have heard of
in
that, though, so
2020.
there's going to be a lot of people who are going to be happy about that. I wish I was into strategy games, but, you know, I have the dumb, so...
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate News
Uh-oh.
approaches. The fighter included in Wave 6 of the paid Super Smash Bros. Ultimate DLC will be...
They're... Arms?
joining the battle from ARMS.
Okay.
This fighter is a bit unusual thanks to those extendable arms, so we'll have to extend our development time too.
Ah.
Please stay tuned for just a bit longer. It will be announced and released this June.
June. Okay, for Fighter from Arms. Okay.
Don't miss this ARMS game trial.
Interesting.
A free game trial of ARMS will be available exclusively to Nintendo Switch Online members. These
Hey, guys.
exciting superstars
Remember
share
this
one thing in
game?
common, extendable arms. So equip super-powered arms to create a slew of
That's a
combinations.
fantastic soundtrack, though.
For a limited time, you can try out the full game for free. Now, let's get stretchy.
Please, yeah, right? Guys?
Feeling good? Well, alright. Then how about we take a nice long look at Bravely Default 2.
Bravely Default 2. Bravely Harder. Okay, that's good.
Where am I?
Bravely Default 2. Link's Awakening. Bravely Default 2. New Horizons. Okay, Link's Awakening then. Yep, definitely Link's Awakening.
Fire, water, wind, earth.
Everything was okay.
Nature's masters. The great stone's power exceeds the hand of man. And if unleashed,
Looks
will
nice,
bring
though.
down death, disaster, calamity, and blight upon the land.
Brand new World 4, brand new
Heroes of light, may the crystals guide you.
Heroes of Light.
This is the crystal's blessing.
No sweat the details there.
And don't stand on ceremony either.
If I've helped even one person, then I've done the right thing.
Well, I'm happy for the RPG fans. Again, I'm just, yeah, dumb for that. I still haven't finished Octopath Traveler.
This tale unfolds on the continent of Excellent, home to 5 mighty kingdoms.
Excellent.
The saga begins when our hero Seth, a young sailor, washes up on the shores of one such kingdom.
This new guy.
Well, at least I'm alive.
Here,
Seth.
he meets Gloria of Musa, a princess who was forced to flee her kingdom when it was destroyed by evil forces bent on stealing its crystals.
The Fire Nation?
Dare claim the crystals? You do not know their worth.
He also encounters 2 travelers determined to decipher a mysterious and magical book, Elvis and Adele.
I've a
Elvis.
certain special book to be deciphering.
The critical
We're not
drinker.
friends or anything. I'm just here because he hired me.
As if guided by fate, our
Well,
heroes
it's a
join
fun
forces
bunch.
and set off
That's something that I was
together
really
on a
missing
grand
from
mission.
Octopath Traveler.
Each
There's
filled
almost
with a
no
sense of
interaction between the
purpose.
characters.
But there will be
It's
those
real. It's
who
just
stand in their
it's just
way.
eight separate
Those
stories
who have
that
gotten hold of
happening at the
special
same
items,
time.
known as asterisks. These stones allow their holders to take on jobs, such as thief or black mage, becoming infinitely more
Right.
powerful in the process.
Okay, let's do this.
I shall steal it all. Every last treasure in the Empire.
Oh, it's Crocodile from the One Piece
During
series.
battle, you must decide when to use Brave Points, or BP, the lifeblood of the game's turn-based
Butt
system.
pounding.
The key to victory lies in knowing when to use the Brave and Default commands. Choose Brave to spend BP in order to allow characters to perform additional actions. Choose Default to order a character to guard, reclaiming a BP in the process.
A BP. Default guard.
Strategically hold back or take multiple actions in one turn. To make the right choice, you must consider your character's roles and statuses at all times.
Fire
Should
up.
you manage to fell an asterisk holder, you will acquire their asterisk, allowing you to take on the associated job.
Oh, interesting.
Jobs can be combined at will, greatly expanding your strategic options and influencing the development of your characters.
Oh, okay.
I'll take that.
Now
Yoink!
for a little announcement. A demo version of the game will launch today.
Oh, wow. Shadow dropping. Okay,
In the
next.
near future, we'll conduct a survey to gather feedback and incorporate what we can as we finalize the game.
They said it was really good about that, at least. Too bad, like, when it comes to online shit, they're absolute
The
garbage,
latest
but
entry in Square Enix's beloved series,
Enix.
Bravely Default 2.
I never pronounce it. I always
released
pronounce it
this year.
Enix. It's Enix. Because I always say Squeenix. But it would be
Hope you're
Squenix.
having fun. Let's keep this good news train a-moving.
Good news train. Alright, we've still got 10 minutes left.
Tabletop classics from around the world will come together on Nintendo Switch.
We already have, like, a Monopoly. Like those kinds of tabletop classics. That's not a bad idea, especially now. Card games, too? Alright. Clubhouse games. Nice.
Presenting every single game included in this massive new collection of fun from around the globe.
Turtle, what's going on, bro?
Mancala, Hanafuda, Backgammon, Renegade,
Wait,
Checkers, President, Dominoes,
Is it Mancala?
Speed, Heron Hounds, Blackjack,
Heron Hounds.
4 in a row, Chess,
4 in a row.
Shogi, Mini Shogi,
Mini shogi.
Ludo, Richi Mahjong, Sevens, Golf, Darts, Texas Hold'em, 9 Men's Morris, Air Hockey, War, Carom, Chinese Checkers, Yacht Dice, Takoyaki, Billiards, Hex, Formal Coup, Matching, Bowling, Shooting Gallery, Slot Cards, Dots and Boxes, Hit and Blow, Pig's Tail, Mahjong Solitaire,
It's fun.
Last Card, Fishing, Klondike Solitaire, Toy Tennis, Toy Soccer, Toy Curling, Toy Boxing, Toy Baseball, Battle Tanks, Team Tanks, Sliding Puzzle, and 6-Ball Puzzle. Phew, that really is 51 games.
Wow.
And there are many ways to play them. Some games are multiplayer, including options for up to 4 people, playing via local wireless, and in some cases, online play is supported too.
That's actually a really good thing to have right
Interact
now.
with other players and just play. Play to your heart's content against rivals the world over.
Well, don't we have...
House Games, 51
Hold
worldwide
on.
classics, launches on Nintendo.
We have that, don't we, Turtle? I swear Mom has one of those... Mom has one of those boards back here.
Play to your heart's content against.
That. And the glass plays. Yeah. They actually have a Filipino game in there. I might have to buy that on principle, just because. But you know,
Rivals the world over.
it actually does look like it's got a lot of really good
Worldwide
games.
Classics launches on Nintendo Switch June 5th.
June, all the way in
Pre-purchase
June.
begins today.
Oh, pre-purchase. They knew. There was like, shit. Everybody's stuck indoors.
Real Master Ninja, please stand up.
Oh, this thing.
Oh,
That actually looks a lot better
the
now.
Ultimate Ninja, are you? Well then, prove
It's-
it in battle. As one of 8 players, You must earn the most points to
Oh,
claim
right.
victory. Sprint across stages.
Dude.
And show off
Human
your
Splatoon.
jutsu like only you can.
Jesus.
By chewing ninja gum, you
Ninja
can
gum.
dash at high speeds.
Dude, it's stylish.
Disguise yourself.
It is Human Splatoon!
And wield an arsenal of skills. And speaking
Oh.
of arsenals, from heady-hitting hammers to fast and flashy katanas to
This-
tactical, tricked-out yo-yos, your choice of equipment could mean
This
the
actually looks a lot better than it did back then. They must, yeah.
thrive in clans, so cement your supremacy in 4-on-4 team battles that prove ninjas are most clever when they work together.
Nice.
Will your efforts end in gummy disaster?
Gummy
Or
design.
prove you're the master? When Ninja heats
Ev-
up on Nintendo
Ninjala,
Switch May
okay.
27th. And hey,
Gung-ho.
it's free to play too.
What? Oh, okay. It's gonna be one of
Check out
those.
what you can play on Nintendo
All right.
Switch.
It does look really good though.
Enter Luke Skywalker's Jedi Academy to learn the ways of the Force. Customize your look, play a role in this Star Wars story,
Ugh,
and
that looks
battle
rough.
online with up to 16 players.
It's an old game though, but
Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy launches on Nintendo Switch today.
Star Wars, Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy, Jedi.
Episode 1 Racer is coming soon.
Really?
In this remake,
Please like
of the
Star
Dragon
Wars.
Classic,
Please.
pilot the Blue Dragon through incredible landscapes, battling giant creatures and
Damn.
lethal battleships, using 360-degree controls and lock-on targeting.
I'm positive we still have that game for the Saturn
Or Die
somewhere.
Trying. When Panzer Dragoon Remake launches first on Nintendo Switch as a timed console exclusive today.
Today, wow, jeez.
There's a lot more coming to Nintendo Switch.
Ninjala looks nice. Trials of Mana, okay. The stuff that we already know about though. Fuser? What is this? Oh, is this a new DJ Hero type thing? Okay. Elder Scrolls. Elder Scrolls 4. Elder Scrolls Hardest. Wait, no, Scrolls 4. Warhammer. I don't know like 2 or 3 people that were really into Warhammer. Vigor. Oh, is it a survival game? Burnout! Wow! That's going back. We haven't had a Burnout game on the Switch yet, have we? Saints Row 4. Oh, boy. Oh, we got a Saints Row game. Wait, isn't that the second one? Because we got 3 already, right? So we got Saints Row before GTA. Rockstar, you gotta get on that. Mr. Driller? Are you serious? Wow! That's going back. Oh, then maybe they're trying to bring back Mr. Driller so they can get him in
It's been
Smash.
fun, but today's Nintendo Direct Mini isn't over yet. This is our last news of the day.
Really? Nope, it's been fun.
Now, for the latest information on the Pokemon Sword Expansion Pass and Pokemon Shield Expansion Pass.
God, I've completely lost interest
With
in
an
that game.
expansion
Holy
pass,
shit.
the world of the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield games will grow. The sprawling island in the sea, the Isle of Armor, and the frozen snowscape known as the...
Because like the only thing left for me to do is all RNG based shit. It's just like there's nothing left for
It's
me
a new
there.
adventure to embark on, with new people to meet along the way.
All of two
Today
new
we have
two
some
new
follow-up
traders.
information about Part 1, the Isle of Armor.
Okay.
On the Isle of Armor lies a dojo for Pokemon battles, where trainers gather to master their skills.
Oh, neat
And if you
hairstyles.
train at this dojo, you will receive the legendary Pokemon Cubfu from the Master Mustard.
They'll just give you a...
Through your training with Cubfu, you will receive permission to challenge the Towers of Two Fists on the
Hey
Isle
Fizz,
of
what's
Armor.
going on?
In this challenge, you will enter one of 2 towers, the Tower of Darkness or the Tower of Waters. You may only choose one, and you and Cubfu must face this challenge alone.
What?
Once you've conquered one of the towers, Cubfu will evolve into Urshifu. If you choose the Tower of Darkness, it will learn Single Strike style. But if you choose the Tower of Waters, it will learn Rapid Strike style.
Ah, nice.
Dark or water. The choice is yours and yours alone.
But what about the
Beyond that,
Pirates of
Of
Darkwater?
your partner Pokemon, Be it Rillaboom, Cinderace, or Inteleon,
No.
will gain a Gigantamax form as a reward for your adventure on the
Oh,
Island of
okay.
Armor. So, let's take a look at each
Nice.
Pokemon's Gigantamax form moves.
Not really so
Beating
much.
a giant drum and controlling its roots, it's G-Max Drum Solo.
G-Max Drum Solo.
Kicking a giant ball of fire to deliver a powerful shot, it's G-Max Fireball.
Fireball.
And blasting the opponent with water from 130 feet up, it's G-Max Hydro Snipe. These moves are stronger than Dynamax moves, and when used, the opponent's abilities have no effect when they are attacking.
Right. SWAT cat. Oh man, I miss SWAT cats.
In addition to new outfit items and hairstyles, there will also be new lead card backgrounds, effects, and frames. Now you'll have even more customizations to use to show off your personality.
Well, that's not bad.
Pokemon Sword Expansion Pass and Pokemon Shield Expansion Pass Part 1
Expand!
will launch by the end of June.
End of
Also,
June.
for those of you who purchased the Expansion Pass, we've prepared this early purchase bonus you can receive by August 31st.
God, that's ugly though.
Starting today,
Fuck.
during max raid battles in the wild area, you'll have a higher chance of encountering the Gigantamax forms of Caparaja and Duraludon in Pokemon Sword, and Garbodor and Charizard in Pokemon Shield.
Yeah.
Battle with other trainers to take on this
Okay.
challenge together.
Yeah, the thing I hate about Gigantamax battles though,
That's all
which
for
is
today's
it's one of the oops. Yeah.
See, by
It's one of the reasons why I got super turned off of it. Is because you can go through a Gigantamax battle, you can do everything right. You throw the Pokeball, Pokemon breaks out, you're done. You don't get another shot at it. You just have to hope that that respawns. And I'm like, I can't keep playing that. When everything is based on RNG, I just lose interest. And there's nothing left for me to do. Like, I could try to get Gigantamax versions of all these Pokemon, but it's whether or not the game will let me have those Pokemon. It has nothing to do with me catching them. Which is like, fuck. At least when you're regularly catching Pokemon, you false swipe, get it to 1 HP, freaking freeze it or put it to sleep, get a really high level Pokeball. There's things you can do to increase your chances of catching it. But with the Gigantamax Pokemon, it's like, you have to get lucky enough to find them, skilled enough to beat them, and hope that they actually let you catch the damn thing. Especially if you've got if you end up with CPU partners that keep using stupid freaking moves, like the freaking Soul Rock that just keeps freaking speed up and shit like that. Ugh.
and Garbodor and Charizard
Garbodor.
in Pokemon Shield.
Well, we have to balance out Charizard with literal garbage. That's alright. Pokemon Sword definitely got the better end of the stick on that one.
Thanks for watching.
Now go play Animal Crossing, you frickin' weebs! Give us more of that sweet, sweet Animal Crossing money. But yeah, seeing a lot more mature games on the Switch is really comforting though. Face. So as much as I don't actually like the as much as oh, wow, I might have to move that. Come back down here, so we can put that there. There we go. Shimakabi Shabi, my sister. Oh, good lord. That face on like that's what someone was telling me. Someone had his copy of this thing late. Even with like, I can understand with how things are going right now, it's kind of understandable. But even when none of this shit was going on, Amazon was fucking shit up for me. So that's why I never bothered with, like, as soon as they fucked up once, never trusted them with that again. And I've only been hearing horror stories from everybody else. And $10 from your order is some pre-order protection. I'm sorry, like, you put down the money to get that on time and you don't get it on time. I was like, well, alright. I could have just bought it somewhere else, so what was the point of putting the money down? I just don't trust them with the games. But, like, I don't like the Saints Row. The later Saints Row games are actually kind of, like, really too far out there. 3 and 4. 2 was the best one. Like, Saints Row 1 was basically just GTA. Just didn't do a whole lot different. Saints Row 2 found its own stride. Did it so well that GTA actually ended up taking some stuff from Saints Row. But the fact that we got Saints Row, we're getting some 2K games, so Borderlands, BioShock. We're getting a lot more mature games. So, and Catherine, like wow. We're getting a lot of games. Like he's like, oh, this Nintendo Switch is for kids. All the games are for kids. Why? Stop liking things I don't like. Like, what was it? It was, I think, Horizon Zero Dawn that was a PlayStation exclusive. I think one of those games. I'm pretty sure it was Horizon Zero Dawn. Was gonna end up being is ended up on PC, and all the Sony ponies got so mad about it. Like, really? You guys weren't fans of the game. You guys were fans of being freaking Sony ponies. That's really what it was. But, like, yeah, like, I can't remember, I've been watching AEW, and, like, there's always, like, 4 or 5 guys. It's the same 4 or 5 guys. They keep saying, these guys suck. WWE is the best. I'm like, all right, well, go fucking watch your WWE. Have fun with your freaking having the same champions now as you did 17 years ago. I'm like, they really got Brock Lesnar and Goldberg as their champions. I'm like, what fucking year is this? I don't care. I'm not going on WWE videos to piss on them. I'm just like, I stopped watching wrestling because of them. So let me just have this. I'm just waiting for the AEW game. But yeah, it's just like basically everything has just been stop liking things I don't like. So now that I'm looking at this like now, I was wondering why. Yeah, because when I checked on Twitter, I was wondering why I was seeing a lot of ARMS fan art. I was like, oh, okay, that must have been what happened. All right. But a lot of people were saying that it might be Min Min, because Min Min won the last tournament they had, and that would actually be kind of funny. Because I don't think it's going to be Spring... Like, unless they actually remove Springman... No, it wouldn't be the first time. Because Little Mac was originally an assist trophy, and then he was an assist trophy in Brawl, and then he became an actual character in 4. But... And Chrom, right. So, I guess it's possible. But that wasn't in the same game, though. Like, they were removed as assist trophies from the same... Chrom is a Mii outfit, right. Technically, so the Splatoon 2 outfits. Yeah, that's true. That's because, Chrom was a Mii outfit before he became a character. So that's probably why. So, Springman is an assist trophy. But, it's Ribbon Girl. Ribbon Girl's the one we got as an actual outfit, right. Twin Tail or Min Min. So someone's a Mii outfit. I understand there being a character. That's true. Ribbon Girl's an outfit. Still praying for Proto Man, right? I thought we got Proto Man already. Didn't we get Proto Man on the? Oh, you mean Proto Man as an actual character? I thought we got Proto Man on the last one with Cuphead. It's still weird. He's just a Mii outfit, right? I seriously doubt it. It's weird though. You would think that like they would just have Proto Man and maybe Bass as alternates for Mega Man, since they actually have the same moves. It's the same thing with the ARMS. I think you really could have just like most of the cast, like Springman. Well, most of the cast that aren't the big characters. So you could have like Springman, Ribbon Girl, Min Min, Twin Tail, Ninjara, like a couple of the other characters whose names I'm actually forgetting because it's been that long. It's really sad. Because that's one of the reasons why I couldn't stay into ARMS is because you could put any ARMS on any character. I really think that was a bad idea. I think they should have locked certain ARMS to certain characters. Like only heavyweight characters could have like the heavyweight ARMS and shit like that. So they're like really the only thing separating the characters were whatever charge moves. So it kind of ruined the depth of the characters there. So you were basically picking, okay, well, since I can put any ARMS on any character, what's the one ability I want to have? And that's it. It's one of the reasons why I could never get into Mortal Kombat. Every character basically has the same fighting style. It's just what 1 or 2 special moves do you want to pick? But, yeah, like, I would like to see Twin Tail or Min Min. Man, that's a shame. Like, I never watched the guy, and I never got into any of his shit. But Etika would have loved that. I know for a fact Etika would have been all over this arms thing. Depending on who made it in, he'd probably be. He was mad though, wasn't he? Twin tail for the win tail. I was like, min for the win. So, and everybody, like, as soon as Twin tail was introduced, everyone was saying min in the bin. I'm like, you will have to self crazy. Yeah, that's something that I always found thing, because you probably heard about that whole what's the name, safe space and freaking Snowflake and safe space in Marvel Comics. It's like, how are you that bad at character design? Like, they're really, really, really bad OCs that almost anybody, like you, me, freaking, like, I'm not even a good artist, but I can design characters better than that. And it's like, look at what Nintendo's done with characters like that. Freaking, look at Nessa, for instance. Like Nessa herself could have just been like a water-themed superhero. She has a unique design. That's why a lot of people like it. Knowing almost nothing else about Nessa, everybody liked Nessa. Knowing almost nothing about Bae or even Melanie, like, they're really good character designs. Like, really good character, like, not just them, like, freaking, like, Twin Tail is another one. Riju and Urbosa from Breath of the Wild. Like, they didn't take Daisy. I mean, much as I love Daisy, they didn't, like, I see a lot of artists do this. They didn't just take Daisy and make her black. Because, let's just take this old character we've got, and this character is black now. Have fun, Negroes. Like, fuck that shit. Like, you don't think we're worth having our own character? No, they don't do that, though. That's something that made me mad about Marvel, because Marvel used to be good at that. They didn't take Jean Grey and make her black. They gave us Storm. Right? And she's an iconic character. Like, she's one of the best characters. Most of the best Marvel characters came, like, after the original teams. Like, X-Men was just white guy, white girl. But the most popular X-Men, Wolverine, was a Hulk villain, a Canadian Hulk villain. And then you got a German guy who looks like a demon in Nightcrawler, a Russian painter who turns into steel. Like, they're really good. They made diverse characters, but they made them their own characters. They didn't just take characters we got and said, this character is black now. This character is a woman now. They actually did that with some of the new, I think the X-Men got some new sidekicks, and it's literally just, this girl is Cyclops because she has an eye beam. They made Gambit a black girl. Like, ooh, stop doing that shit. That's why Marvel Comics is freaking dying. They don't know how to make good characters anymore. God, that shit's annoying. Yeah, they're just like, they're almost like X-Kids, except they're not the original X-Men turned into kids. They're original characters. But they didn't even bother. Like, it's just so damn lazy. But yeah, I'm like, Nintendo's creatively brilliant but functionally incompetent. They have no idea what they're doing with the internet, but they know how to make really good characters that people waifu the shit out of. Like, that's just what they're good at. They announce, there's probably rule blank, I'm not going to say it out loud because you know, of like some of these characters in this direct already, because that's just how the internet works, because they got some, if you got a good character design, people will attach to it. And oh my god, they could have made them safe and sound instead of freaking Snowflake having ice powers, because there's way too many characters in comics that have ice powers. You could have given her sound powers, and then you could have made the twins safe and sound instead of safe space. But yeah, Marvel deserves to burn. Just because they've just become that bad. They used to be, like, it's kind of like how WWE is. They used to be the pinnacle of what you would want to do in that entertainment industry. Like Star Wars, it's like they're all going downward. If you wanted to be in a really big movie, you'd want to be in Star Wars. You'd want to do Disney. If you wanted to be in wrestling, you'd want to do WWE. If you wanted to do comic books, you want to do Marvel. And now it's this... Ew. Right? It's like, do you guys know how twins work? Because that's not how twins work. It really is just like somebody just DeviantArt OCs. Like, freaking... You remember how DeviantArt was when freaking the Matrix... Matrix Reloaded came out? And the twins were introduced in that movie? And how... the fangirls on DeviantArt just started doing what they do. Fucking, what's it, the Onceler? They just shipped him with himself. Like, they don't give... The shippers will do that stuff for them. Like, it looks like they're really trying to market. You don't remember that? Well, I do, unfortunately. But, yeah, like, no, it's best that you don't. Just don't. It's just the shipper thing. Shippers will do that kind of stuff. They don't care about relatives. Like, I've seen that shit. Frickin' the frickin' Eduardo Eriku. Frickin' the Alphonse brothers from Full Metal Alchemist. The frickin' the sextuplets from that one frickin' anime with the six brothers. I can't even remember. Osomatsu-san, I think? Was that what that is? Osomatsu-san. I think it's Osomatsu-san. With the six brothers. Square Enix! And Eduardo Eriku. Frickin', the Links from Four Swords, like, Link and Dark Link. The Links from Four Swords Adventures. Frickin', if they're twins, they're like, yeah, it's like, oh, let's create characters that the frickin' shippers will love. Those guys don't buy comics. Good job. They were trying to pander to the Reylos with The Last Jedi. Oh, not Last Jedi. The last Star Wars movie of Rise of Skywalker. And that just blew up in their faces. Like, okay, yeah, the twins from Harry Potter. Exactly. They're all into that shit. And the funny thing is about like one of them is supposed to be one of the Safe Space and Snowflake. One of them is supposed to be non-binary. Nobody knows which one it is. Nobody can tell. It's like, what was the point? One of them's non-binary. That one. Good job, guys. And then the people you were supposed to be pandering to just find it insulting and demeaning. So it's like, does it really matter? Like, the non-binary one. Okay, but does it really matter? So, like, the only people who are going to be buying that comics are the guys who review the comics and roast it. Because none of the people who these comics are trying to pander to are buying comics. Freaking, that's why Captain Marvel has had like 6 or 7 books canceled because they keep trying to put her out and make her popular, but nobody buys the books. During the time Black Panther was in theaters, he had 4 books canceled. I'm like, everybody's like, look at them forever. Buy his fucking books. Wait, you didn't buy his books before this? You didn't buy his books during the movies? And you didn't buy his books after? Well, nope. Fuck that shit. All these people acting all hard like freaking Black Panther was the greatest thing that ever happened. Like, they kept saying, Black Panther is the first black superhero movie. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. The memory and the attention span of a goldfish. They forgot everything else. They forgot every other black superhero. Like, yeah, Wesley Snipes, who the fuck even was that guy? Blade? Did he have 3 whole movies? Yeah, forget him. Fuck that. Will Smith? Yeah, he didn't show up in Hancock or anything like that. Shaquille O'Neal? He didn't show up in a really bad Superman off, like, side character movie. Freaking Eddie Murphy was in a superhero movie. Fuck out of here with that shit. Halle Berry was in a superhero movie. Alright, take care, Kara. Actually, I think the guys from work wanted to do Smash, so I'll probably do that, but I won't stream, because we were having issues with that last night, so... Alright. Thank you all for joining me, Dirtle and Kara. I'll see y'all next time. Have a good one. I'll wrap this up right here. Yeah, but like, yeah, a lot of those games look really good. Ninjala is probably the one I'm looking at. I wouldn't be surprised if the old Splatoon gang started, if all the old Splatoon kids started getting back in around that game just because. But we'll see what happens, or maybe there'll be a crossover. That'll probably be a Ninja Fest. Take it easy.